Try.
Everybody else don't believe in the 96 3 ball. Somebody gonna believe them.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405.
I know you can shoot. I know that. I know that's one thing you can do. You can shoot. But when you put that bitch on the floor, that's when I get worried.
Yeah, I like playing off ball. I'm
We've
off
got
ball.
a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams.
I'm just waiting for snow to pull up to Raleigh so we can go to the gym and shoot better than that.
I just went crazy tonight. I just
with my partner Mike Tirico, we are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Southern California.
That's all we're gonna be doing is shooting all day.
They're gonna start hurting the legs and start hurting.
No, they didn't. Because it's basketball. My wheel is strong when basketball is involved. Shit.
Nah. Hey, look, when you start losing, you gonna put that bitch on mute.
To the air right away is Madden. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
What y'all boy doing?
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first half.
So think back to earlier in the week,
Mike,
and they told us they want to get him going.
We running with y'all. Y'all ain't running with nobody.
So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
We just played 2 weeks. Where's the spot? Shit, fuck.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play.
Wow, I'm still got back, man.
Really
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. After that big game,
what the fuck?
You have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Why would you try to put my small nigga, bro?
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. This time they're ready for it. Proves to run the last one. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design.
You could have been just shot the three
of the offense's blocking scheme. And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to...
And he's in! Touchdown, Colts. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 minutes.
I like that 11 shit.
The hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
I want to go do some loot.
Oh, shit. Nobody there.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
Look out. We're going Madden.
I think he had a game.
Oh, a matchup. Yeah, he just had a...
Hold on.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 35-yard
Boy, so tempted to get these goddamn fucking level 40, bro.
35, it's 1st and 10.
Oh, I'm so tempted for that grind and shit.
Hey, go to Proving Grounds or something. I don't like that 11-point shit. That shit dead.
That shit is kind of ass.
That shit wasting my time. I'm wasting my boots.
You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 10 yards. Give him 14 on that round. Good for a Rams first down.
And these are the explosive runs.
Shit, go to the threes. It should be one person that might give us one.
But when you take a look at the best
Yeah, hopefully he don't fucking
it's not
suck.
necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many
Because he's going to probably give us a big 9 times out of 10.
on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult.
I can board a play shot. What the fuck is that?
What the
That's
fuck?
shit right there.
Man, what?
I think you chalk this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And
They lock some shit up, man. Shit.
behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw.
Bro, I want them braids to snow right there. That I got on my dude.
Key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on.
But I got my dreads now, bro. I'm having a fat ass bun.
Still
Oh,
going.
fat.
Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 95 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic.
It's proving grounds. It's the same thing as what, basically.
Across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away.
I got this nigga over here to the right.
The return team gonna let that one go. Still go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They're on 35-yard line.
Yo. Good shot. Bow, nigga.
Will start on the ground. And good blocking up front. Paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Nope. Sorry. Done a bit. Hey. Oh, he about to get that. Oh, he didn't shoot it. Yes. He got 9-9-3. He gonna hit most of this shit.
Here's 2nd and 1. They'll stick with him again.
So is he.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, L.A.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
70 ranges. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Street. Now they'll set up to throw. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Let's go. They'll start on the ground with James. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. becomes a 2nd and 5. Madden. That one intercepted. And the Rams will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 37-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Go! Liking 18. Liking 18. Under 10. 10. Go trap. Go trap. Hey. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 38 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flank. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
I knew them niggas was hacking. That shit kicked me out. I knew that bitch was a hacking ass nigga. Hey, what we doing? What we doing? Mitch, what you trying to do?
Yeah, send us an invite, Mitch.
Oh, Mitch ain't. He ain't still.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Hey, that shit kicked you out?
No. Them niggas hacking probably though. Xbox.
That shit kicked me out.
Gotta get me a PC too.
Still going. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The block extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff unit is out there.
Did this count as a part game?
No, I think Proving Grounds is a separate shit. But it might count as the city.
What's on? Yeah.
Kind of the
city?
city shit. I think it's the city. Well, it might count towards our rec record.
I'm gonna do all that.
Looking to throw is Madden. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's the 5th touchdown for him of the year. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. And I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
The extra point is good.
Yeah, I just got 96 3 ball. I don't be cheating, bro.
It's the Colts out to the early lead. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. kickoff team is out on the field.
I'm gonna check your beard out when I finish this Madden game each. See what you done made.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And left side, it's caught. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. That is a big play for LA. It covers 63 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have
good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, LA. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys? And that's oh, look at this! It's a fake. This is caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for two doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
Throwing now, Madden. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. Back to throw is Manning. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown, Indy. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out from the 35.
What? Yeah. Really with it. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Here's Manning. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Rams' 9-yard line.
Now Manning. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Colts.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. The extra point up and good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Back to throw. Going for it all. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big play for LA. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the Rams first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Red zone now. He'll over on the flash, and he lost the football. And it looks like one of the Rams got there first, and indeed, L.A. will keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent it.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Rams will line up for the
Look to throw.
conversion.
That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
18.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Will run up the middle with James, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 9. To the air is Manning. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to have a first down here as they are into field goal range at the 27. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Manning. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That is 3 touchdowns in the game. and 4 for the season. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff.
The
Extra point try
extra
forthcoming.
point.
The kick
is
is good. And the Colts are able to extend the lead.
Rams 18.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Viking 18. Tight. 19 tight. Panther Street. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will score. Touchdown Rams.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now the try here for the point after. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
I'd rather be in Vegas with the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 38-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here we go. Looking to throw is Madden. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. A handoff running left is James. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
On 3rd down, it's Madden. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ready, go! We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Oh, a teardrop throw there off his back foot. It's complete. A nice throw there by the rookie, and he earns his guys a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Okay, ready. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Ready. To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing now, Madden. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25. Number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You saw a great example of it here.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now. Take go.
They keep it on the ground with James. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther.
Back to throw is Manning. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
34-yard line.
Warriors, set. Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. 18, Pioneer. $60 Bobcat. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, L.A. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. At the 2-yard line.
Not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Colts. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Uh-oh. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 27-yard line.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here.
Here we go, Shaq.
And they'll be set up now. Out past the 40.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on first and 10. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
Well, it's late. You're losing. Things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time, the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Rams first down.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. It's a big play on 4th down.
5-yard line.
And even 30 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
79 Bronco.
They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
They'll look to throw. That one to the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
1970 Timberwolves.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
And in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with it.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to James. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Now Manning. Quick throw, taken in. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
The Colts about set to punt. as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard